The state capitol building aglow in the night air of Sacramento, California. Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. And joining us a bit later from the side. Doris Burke. After this game, the Kings head back out on the road. They're getting their first look at the season at San Antonio in this one. They were blanked in this matchup a season ago. No wins in 3 tries. They'll try to improve on that dismal record here.
And this is a big game, guys, today because these teams will see each other 3 more times down the road. And this one kind of sets the tone for the season series.
Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting 5 on the floor. On the floor for San Antonio, Ginobili and Leonard on the wings. Prodigy is out there with Duncan, and it's Parker in at the point.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
I think Steve nailed it moments ago, Clark, talking about, these series or 3-4 games between these two teams during the year, and eventually they'll know each other very well, but as we see now, the slate between them is clean.
And being that it is their first meeting, Kevin, I'm actually anxious and curious to see what's changed in terms of how they come at each other compared to last season.
Here's Carson following the basket by Tim Duncan. And now running up the court, Leonard pushing it up. Here's Ginobili, and the Spurs scoring again. Looking at the last game for San Antonio, it was a win against Dallas.
I thought the way they attacked the rim and got into the paint was phenomenal. It seemed like after a while, the defense just kind of waved the white flag.
That's exactly what will happen when a team continues to attack the goal and come away with layups. Demoralizes the defense.
Clark, this offense has really been clicking.
No doubt about it, giving the defense all kinds of trouble.
And they're playing with so much energy offensively. The ball is really moving.
Again, Doris Burke spoke with Mike Malone. Doris?
Kevin, we've talked at length about how they plan to contain this excellent offensive ball club. He said, our opponent changes, but our principles stay relatively constant. It's all about denying the high percentage shots, the layups, free throws, and open three-pointers. If they're hitting contested jump shots, you just have to tip your hat to them. Kevin, a sound strategy.
And Doris, thank you as always. And of course, facing an offense like this, you really have to be aware at all times of the weapons they throw at you.
No question. And it's one thing to plan for them. It's another thing when you actually see them. This is an explosive club, so they've got to be ready defensively.
Yeah, it takes some defensive creativity in my mind. He's shown himself to be a coach who's always got a few wrinkles in his pocket.
For San Antonio, they've gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Parker passes to Ginobili. Whoops, they pick off the pass. Here's Stauskas. He's covered by Ginobili. Stauskas kicks to Collison. Cousins with a screen on Leonard. It's Gay with the drive. Collison, the pass to Stauskas. The shot's good. Collison making the play. Stauskas has got himself on the board with 3 there.
Oh, he's going to keep banging those home if you give him that much space.
San Antonio trailing here. Parker kicks to Ginobili. First quarter of play. We're about 3 minutes in. Leonard dishes to Ginobili. 5 to shoot. And too long on the shot.
Boy, for my taste, he's far too inconsistent with that shot. I mean, he's got to make those if he's going to take his game to the next level.
Gay kicks to Cousins. Pass to Stauskas. Here's Carson. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Clippers. Ginobili, left side. Floats one. That's good. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for San Antonio?
Boy, you have to admire their intensity in the paint defensively. I mean, really contesting and even blocking shots. Definitely a factor early.
I think they're also getting some good looks in transition, doing a nice job of running the floor.
Well, Clark, we've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
Yeah, we sure have. I mean, it's been a bit of a windshield wiper game. I mean, back and forth, the lead has gone 5 times, so no one in clear control yet.
I think both teams feel like they can win. They both have confidence. So we'll see which team can kind of ride the momentum and take control of this game. And the offense just getting right to the rim, but at least they saved the layup with the foul.
That's old school basketball rules. I mean, at the end of the day, no easy layups. Earn it from the line.
Second free throw, no good. The Spurs have gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. Parker outside. It's stolen by Stauskas. Over to the wing. Collison kicks to Carson. Cousins with a screen on Duncan. Carson passes to Cousins. Drilled from 11 feet out.
What a beautiful assist. That's a couple of teammates clearly on the same page.
Spurs trail by 4. Parker kicks to Ginobili. He feeds it to Duncan. Outside Leonard. The baseline J. The tray. That's good. Leonard's got his first 3 points of the game.
And that kind of defense is just not going to cut it, guys. They have to get a hand in his face. Now I'm taking a look at some stats here. Let's check out the numbers for Gay. Last year, getting it done. He averaged 18 points per game, 6 rebounds, and 2 assists. Tell you what, he's been on of games, just taking his usual brand of stellar offense and even building on it.
And Steve, you know that's not easy to do considering the high level he already plays at on an everyday basis. To move the needle another notch higher is special. Seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
Yeah, they're making the right play, they're working together, and they're just looking for the best shot they can every possession.
And here is Parker. Darren Collison with the triple. Ginobili outside. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Duncan. And that one hits back iron. Leonard against Collison. Off target at the rim.
That's kind of a shocker. The defense was there, but it wasn't right in his face. Kind of out of character for him to miss those.
And stolen by Cousins. Carson passes to Gay. And here's Collison. What a tremendous game he played against the Clippers. Just 5 on the clock. The Kings need to get off a shot here. And that one's good. And that's now 6 points for DeMarcus Cousins.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
I just love the mentality they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing anything. They're moving it side to side and working to get a good shot.
And again, it's Sacramento converted.
Such a great start for him. 4 for 4 already. He could be on his way to a big game.
It certainly looks that way, Steve. His energy level has been terrific right from the opening tip.
Now here's Leonard. Coming in off a 10-point game his last outing. Parker outside. Will it go? And he knocks down the jumper. Parker's got 6. Kings leading now by 6. Outside Collison. Gay sets the pick for Collison. Cousins with a screen on Duncan. 6 to shoot. They get it back.
Things have kind of gone south for him here in the quarter.
Duncan with a screen on Cousins. Shoots off the screen. No good from the prodigy.
And that's a shot he had to take.
For sure, it was a good decision, just poor execution.
It's Ginobili on the wing. Pass to the prodigy. Here's the teardrop. That one goes. Count it. And now just a 4-point Sacramento lead. Last game for the Kings, they picked up the W against the Clippers.
They ran away with that game, Kevin, mostly thanks to their play at the offensive end.
That's exactly right, guys. There was crisp movement by the players and the ball throughout that game, and they got a lot of high-quality shots as a result.
Here's the prodigy. Playing Dallas, he was nearly unstoppable. The jump hook, and it's San Antonio with another.
You know, he seemed a bit cold. The shots haven't been falling for him early on.
The Kings have gone 8 of 14 from the field in the first quarter. Some changes for Sacramento. Enes Kanter's checked in for Cousins. Thompson comes in for Carson. And Ray McCallum subbed in for Stauskas. A different look now for San Antonio. Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Kevin, Doc Rivers was just addressing the plan with his team. He wants this game played at breakneck pace as much as possible. He was very clear.
Samuel Dalembert, who's checked in for Thompson. Carson comes in for Rudy Gay. And Stauskas subbed in for Darren Collison. San Antonio also making some changes. The prodigy comes in for Splitter. And Kawhi Leonard subbed in for Corey Joseph. On the floor for San Antonio, Green teams with Leonard on the wings. Boris Diaw is out there with the prodigy. And it's Mills in at the point. Here's Mills. Kicks to Green. There's the pass to the prodigy. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. DeMarcus Cousins, he's checked in for Enes Kanter. San Antonio also making some changes. Duncan, he's checked in for Diaw. Ginobili comes in for Green. And Parker subbed in for Patty Mills. They set the pick. Over in the corner, Cousins. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Cousins has got the game tied up here for Sacramento. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Parker passes to the prodigy. Leonard with a screen on Dalembert. The Spurs shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
Well, this is a good free throw shooting team a year ago. They hit about 79% of their free throws as a unit.
You know, Kevin, they would love to post a similar percentage again this season. I mean, I think that's safe to say they'd love to shoot free throws as well as they did a year ago. Been a stellar outing in this one for the prodigy. He has 9 points, and he's been a brick wall today with all those blocks.
Has he ever? I mean, he's really making them think twice about bringing the ball into the middle.
Carson kicks to McCallum. 6 to shoot. Passes to Carson. Off target on the 15-footer.
Well-contested shot there.
And that's the key defensively. You got to make them work for it, challenge every shot.
It's Parker with the drive. Unloads from 9, and he drops that one in. Parker's got 8.
He presents a defender with a serious challenge, always.
The Kings trail by 4. McCallum dishes to Dallenberg. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
He didn't have to get off the ground very far for that one. The big man with the slam.
Well, he makes up for any lack of athleticism with that tremendous size, Clark.
Yeah, he's not exactly a smooth operator, but what he is powerful. And when he gets positioned in the lane, he can go up and get it done.
Leonard, the pass to the Prodigy. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. There's the triple. Parker's shot is off. The Kings have gone 6 of 9 in the second quarter. Some good work from the field. And McCallum kicks to Cousins. To the right side. McCallum, the pass to Carson. In low to Dallenberg. The rebound by the Prodigy. San Antonio's gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game. Here's Carson. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Oh, that's blocked. And he recovers it. McCallum, the pass to Carson. Pass to Stauskas. Jacks up a 3. San Antonio with the rebound. The Prodigy's got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
All right, it's time to give these fans a show they'll never forget. Push the ball, attack the rim. I want to see everyone flying around out there.
With the break in the action, we've got a chance now to look at last year's top rebounders. DeMarcus Cousins, 3rd.
How about the season he had in the paint? Just rebounding numbers were mind-boggling.
San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Parker kicks to Leonard. Now the dish to Ginobili. Wants to get it to Duncan, and does. Rebound by the Kings. Carson's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Cousins. Pass to Carson. Second chance shot. That's blocked.
It seems like nothing is falling for him this quarter. He's really out of his rhythm.
In the corner, it's Ginobili. And there's the pass to the Prodigy. Shot to end this cold run. Here's Duncan. Cousins pulls it in. Cousins has got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Here's McCallum. He's got 6. He kicks to Cousins. He dishes it to McCallum. Puts up the baby hook. And there's DeMarcus Cousins on the assist from McCallum. McCallum's got 3 assists tonight. The Spurs have gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. Here's the Prodigy. He's got 9. Duncan trying to break loose. And he gets it to go. And that's 11 points for the Prodigy.
Boy, he's really doing a nice job taking advantage of what the defense is giving him.
And we get a peek back now at last season for DeMarcus Cousins, how he ranked 3rd in rebounding. And he was so reliable all season long offensively, finishing in the top 10 in field goal percentage.
And, Steve, you pointed out his success.
Passes it to Stauskas. Dishes to McCallum. Pass to Stauskas. Here's Cousins. Shot is blocked. In transition, here comes San Antonio. Leonard with the ball. They grab their own miss. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for one.
If you battle for the offensive rebound and come up with it, you're guaranteed a high-quality shot on a follow just like he got there.
The Spurs have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts. Free throw good. Duncan.
Still haven't seen them miss a shot from the line in this quarter, so they're doing a nice job of protecting the lead.
Well, they're cashing in from the line. I mean, they're making them pay for fouling them right now.
Now let's go to Doris Burke. Doris.
Hi, Kevin. The prodigy in their last time out against the Mavericks got the job done. He ended up with 38 points, and in addition to his scoring, he also came away with a season high for rebounds. Numbers like that make you anxious to see what he can do next time out.
Thanks, Doris, for revisiting what was an astounding performance, Clark.
It clearly was one of those games that when we look back on his career, this game will be right there among the best ever that he's played.
Well, he was in the zone from the outset. It was just one of those games where he was feeling it. Everything was going his way, and he attacked, and that's what I like. Once he knew it was his night, he just attacked relentlessly.
Here's McCallum. His last outing, he had 8 points. Pass to Carson. Here's Cousins, and that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
Boy, he is beating them up on the glass. They almost looked like they were willing to back off and give him the second chance points. That's how physical he is.
Leonard attacking. That's good. Leonard's got the lead up to 5 now for the Spurs.
Another bucket in the paint. That's something they just have not been able to stop today.
I think it's time to make some adjustments defensively, Clark. I mean, what they've got going right now is not getting it done.
From the stripe. Good. Carson's got his first basket.
Beautiful pick by the big man, Cousins.
Spurs leading by 3. Parker kicks to Ginobili. Now the feed to Leonard. Now the pass to the product. Clock at 6. And that one's good. The Prodigy's got 9 points in the quarter.
He's created some good opportunities for himself and made the most of them.
Sacramento's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Screen by Cousins. McCallum dishes to Cousins. Over to the wing. Here's the 3. McCallum misses. San Antonio's gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game. Duncan with the screen for Leonard. Right side, Leonard. Misses the chippy right there. And that'll be San Antonio as it goes out of bounds. Spurs retain possession. And it's a completely new group on the floor.
I like the effort, son.
I'm feeling it, coach.
There's 31 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. No defense, and he shoots. Can't hit. And we're through 2 here, and a good one. Spurs out in front. They lead by 5. And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Rebounding certainly a big part of the contributions you've made early in this one. Do you think this game is going to come down to which team hustles the most?
Yeah, I think it's going to be about who wants it more. But we're playing with a passion right now, and hopefully we stay driven the rest of the way in order to get this win.
Thank you so much, Kevin. He makes it hard to argue with his logic.
All right, Doris, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
All right, listen up, everybody. The second half doesn't have to be as close as the first if we pay attention to a couple of things. If there's something I'd like to see us do as well in the second half as we did in the first, it's get the ball into the low post. They've had no answer when we've gotten it into the paint. I do like that we limited our turnovers. We weren't careless with the ball or making unforced errors, so kudos for that. Also, we can sacrifice some manpower on the defensive glass in this half in order to have opportunities to get the break started with bodies already headed up the court. Coming in, we knew this team wasn't going to roll over for us. If we're going to put them away, we got to execute. Let's bear down and finish what we started.
Side jumping out ahead through the first 2 quarters. You look at DeMarcus Cousins, what a contribution.
Yeah, he played a very mature first half offensively, just finding gaps and making good decisions, getting into the defense and knocking down shots.
Well, the way he played that first half, that's exactly what we're talking about when we say offensive efficiency.
Allison runs the point with Stauskas at the 2. Rudy Gay is out there with Carson, and it's Cousins in at the 5. That's the group for Mike Malone getting going here in the second half. Took him no time at all on that one. Stauskas has got his team on the board first here in the second half for the Kings. There's the pick. Parker drives in. It's deflected. And it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here. Well, while we have a second, let's go to the 2K leaderboard for a list of the league's top shooters from last season. Take a look at the prodigy. Leading the league in field goal percentage, he always gets good looks. And, of course, Tim Duncan. He also shoots the ball so well. One of the best.
You know, everyone on that list had a great season, an outstanding season, and had a few things been different, their order on the list could have been reversed. I mean, a trade happens or doesn't happen, maybe an injury to a key player. Any of that could have affected where these guys ended up on the list.
Parker against Collison. Pass to Carson. Back to Collison. Fires for 3, and that is good. Collison's got 7 points in the game.
A wide open 3. They need much better communication defensively.
San Antonio leading. Parker kicks to Ginobili. Pass to the prodigy. Duncan with the screen on Cousins. Here's the prodigy. They get it. Back for Sacramento. They've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Kicks it out to Gay. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. San Antonio's gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game. Ginobili the pass to Leonard. Here's the prodigy. Feeds to Duncan. Takes the 13-footer. Jump shot is good that time. 11 points in the game.
That's a clean look they gave him there, fellas, and he drains those.
Collison dishes to Cousins. The shot's good. Collison making the play. Collison's got 5 assists in the game.
Beautiful dish down low.
Parker kicks to Leonard. Ginobili outside. Parker drives in, and he sinks the shot coming off the strong pick. Parker's got 10.
And their offense is flowing. It's clicking right now at the beginning of the second half. They've made 3 of their first 4 attempts.
Collison, the pass to Gay. Collison. Back to Gay. Good ball movement here by the Kings. Shot clock at 6. Cousins with a screen on Duncan. From deep. Another shot. No good from Cousins. San Antonio leading by 4. Ginobili the pass to the prodigy. And stolen by Cousins. Stauskas kicks to Collison. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. The Kings have shot the ball well from the free throw line, 8 of 9.
Yeah, this is basically a middle-of-the-road type free throw shooting team, about 76% a year ago.
Good on the second free throw.
Well, Darren Collison has been getting it done. He's got 8 points, and he's picked up 6 points from behind the arc.
Now, his outside stroke has looked really good today.
Parker kicks to Ginobili. Here's Duncan. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Yeah, the referee's all over that one.
No doubt about it. Clearly a foul. Nothing to argue about there.
And these are his second and third free throws tonight. And Duncan drops them both. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Hi, Kevin. I was able to hear the advice Mike Malone gave to his team. He thinks there are opportunities for second-chance points out there and implored them to go hard to the offensive glass for the remainder of this game. He was also adamant that they can take advantage of this defense with the use of solid ball screens in the pick-and-roll game. Those could prove to be crucial changes to their strategy with this game getting ready to enter the stretch drive, Kevin.
Thanks, Doris. Here's the prodigy. He's got 13. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. The prodigy's got 15. With that last huddle, you could see the coach was addressing how they were going to make a tactical adjustment.
And after the coach does something like that, it's on the players now to lock in and follow the lead and execute. If they don't, then the coach will put them on the pile.
Spurs leading by 5. Parker dishes to Ginobili. Back to Parker. He feeds it to Leonard. Here's the screen. All sorts of time. And another basket for San Antonio.
That jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
Yeah, they've been pulling up and watching them go down.
Collison kicks to Carson. Cousins with a screen on Duncan. Outside Collison. Launches a 3. Second chance shot. And that basket is going to count. Goaltending, the official call.
He didn't get to that one quite in time, Kevin. Those can be tough to gauge sometimes.
And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Spurs.
Contested shots and block shots. They're bread and butter defensively. They're giving up no easy looks.
Now, it seems to me that they're taking a lot of pride in their rebounding tonight, especially at the offensive end, guys.
Catching up on the changes for Sacramento. Samuel Dallenberg, who's checked in for Cousins, and Ray McCallum subbed in for Stauskas. Leonard against Gay. Leonard kicks to Ginobili. The dish to Duncan. Right side Leonard. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Ginobili. They get the rebound. Here's Duncan. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give them 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Now look at Darren Collison, some of the numbers on him, how his season went last year. Averaged about 11 points a game last season. 6 assists and 3 rebounds. And I think the playmaking really stands out to me that he's been doing it. So many times the plays he can generate seem to change the momentum of a game.
I agree wholeheartedly there. I mean, it's underestimated what his passing brings to this team.
Jason Thompson, he's checked in for Carson. And San Antonio also making a switch. Daniel Green, he's checked in for Manu Ginobili. And the basket good. That's now 8 points for Rudy Gay.
Great interplay there between those 2 teammates.
Spurs leading by 4. Parker passes to the prodigy. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
He's not necessarily a strong inside presence, but he needs to polish those chances off.
Nobody near Gay. Another miss by Gay.
I think the game plan needs to change here, guys, if they're going to get out of the hole, because he is not helping their offense.
Here's the prodigy. Goes back up. And Duncan finishes inside. Duncan's got 17 now.
I don't think they can ask much more of him than what he's done this quarter.
The Kings trail by 6. Into Jason Thompson. Good, and the assist goes to Collison.
Boy, they are having their way in the paint right now. So many looks right at the rim.
Defensive rotations have been a step slow, and it's helped them get the ball in close time after time, Steve.
Leonard, no luck.
That's a tough one there because he's wide open. That's a shot he expects to make.
Collison dishes to McCallum. In low to Dallenberg. And he goes up strong. With one hand and flushes it down. There it is, guys. That Olay defense. Just watching him go, Clark, right by.
I think we might be seeing which team is ready to take control of this game.
Yeah, that's a dunk that could absolutely get them going. I agree, Clark.
Fade away. The shot's good from the Prodigy. The Prodigy's got 4 points in the quarter.
Looked like the defense kind of backed off him, and he took advantage.
Thompson, a screen on Parker. Screen by Dallenberg. Off the pick. No, but... Here, Gay. And again, it's Sacramento converted.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that one.
Parker passes to the Prodigy. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot two. Samuel Dallenberg picks one up.
And if they continue to shoot well from the free throw line like they are, their lead is going to be pretty steady here.
That's not an overstatement. They've literally not missed a single foul shot this half.
Cantor checked in for Sacramento. Landry comes in for Rudy Gay. San Antonio also making some changes. Splitters checked in for Duncan. Joseph comes in for Leonard. That's Mills in for Parker. Kicks to Thompson. The shot's good. Collison making the play. Collison's got his assist totals piling up. 11 now for him. San Antonio's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Here's the Prodigy. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. And McCallum kicks to Cantor. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And San Antonio called for the foul. The Kings have been getting it done at the line, 10 for 12. The first free throw is good. Stauskas is checked in for Sacramento. And the Kings also making a change. Rudy Gay's checked in for Stauskas. The Spurs have gone 8 of 16 in the third quarter to put their second half shooting percentage right at 50%. And Mills kicks to Green. Fires the three. That's good. Green's got 8 points. And that does it for the third quarter. Both teams clicking offensively as we approach the fourth quarter. Spurs lead by 4. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the fourth quarter.
Tune in next Wednesday, November 4th. Victor Oladipo and the Orlando Magic go up against Tim Duncan and the San Antonio Spurs.
And it has not been on just one occasion tonight that we've seen some excellent court vision from this man. State Farm assisted the game replay, featuring one of 11 tremendous assists. Collison.
And you're right, Kevin, about this performance here tonight. We've seen play after play of just beautiful passing skill. And I'll tell you what, when he's playing well, when he's really in a groove, this offense is like a well-oiled machine.
On the floor for San Antonio starting the fourth quarter. The Prodigy in its center. Mills and Manu at the guards. Splitter is out there with Green.
And now both of these clubs really in a groove here.
Already a high-scoring game, but it has become an offensive showcase down the stretch.
Collison kicks to Cousins. Outside Collison. Back to Cousins. Gay in the corner. Pass to Carson. Puts up a three. The rebound by the Prodigy. The Prodigy's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. That is good from Ginobili. Tim Duncan, he's checked in for San Antonio. Both free throws good from Ginobili. 1 minute now into this fourth quarter. The drive by Collison. Cousins with a screen on Green. With a step back and off the glass. That one's good.
Great job of utilizing that screen and finding space to knock down the jumper. Good basketball.
Spurs leading by 6. Ginobili outside. He kicks to Duncan. That shot's good on the assist by Ginobili. Ginobili's got 3 assists now in this one. And for Sacramento, they're shooting at 51%. Really solid. Collison kicks to Gay. Kanter with it. Can't cash in on the 10-foot jumper.
Another rebound gobbled up. They are pounding the boards.
And a big part of the lead, guys, is because of the work they've done on the glass. I mean, they have the lead because they've rebounded well. That's how to orchestrate for your teammate. Terrific pass.
The Kings trail by 10. Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
Here's Cousins, and that one's good. Cousins has got 20 points.
Yeah, he's been the key cog in their offense with the way he shot the ball.
His percentage today beyond impressive. Certainly not his fault the score is what it is.
And here's Mills for 3. Carson grabs the board. Kings have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Collison dishes to Gay. Out to the right wing. Now here's Cousins. Not a lot of room. 5 on the clock. Here's Carson. It's rebounded by the Prodigy. Spurs leading by 8. It's Ginobili with the drive. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Ginobili's got 4 points this quarter.
You know, when the size advantage is that pronounced, I mean, that's exactly what you should do offensively in this situation. Take it strong to the middle.
Blocked. Out of bounds, Kings ball. Sacramento keeps possession. The Kings making a switch here. Stauskas is checked in. The Spurs also changing it up. Kawhi Leonard's checked in for Green, and Parker's subbed in for Patty Mills. Collison, the pass to Stauskas. And the wide open shot from Collison. Good, nothing but net. And he's now got the double-double. 10 points and 11 assists. The Spurs have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. Parker against Collison. Stolen away. And they're running. Here's Gay. The shot's good. Collison making the play. And 12 points for Gay.
He's been much more effective in the second half than he was in the first.
They set the pick. Ginobili the pass to the Prodigy. Over to the wing. Shot from 6. Try. To bank it in, but he misses. The Kings trail by 6. Collison kicks to Cousins. The pass to Stauskas. Sacramento moving it around. Here's Carson. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, he got whacked. Shouldn't be much debate on that one.
Yeah, that was as straightforward as it gets, guys.
2 shots.
And so he makes both from the line.
Boy, his free throw shooting, just another reason he's such a good all-around player.
Parker dishes to Ginobili. Passes it to the Prodigy.
Sacramento foul. 2.
That free throw, no good. And the second free throw, good.
Well, even though he couldn't get them all to fall, he did at least make it a 2-possession game.
Gay outside. Pulls from the top of the key. And they call over the back here. Too much contact.
Well, he gave the officials no choice there. Easy call. Went right over the top.
Yeah, he's got to go straight up when he's under the boards in that kind of traffic. Can't chest first into the man in front of you. That's a foul.
Here's the Prodigy. Fades away and sinks the tough shot. The Prodigy's got 11 points here in just the second half. The Kings trail by 7. Collison kicks to Carson. Cousins with a screen on Duncan. Carson passes to Cousins. It's stolen by Duncan. Leonard attacking. It's stolen by Stauskas. Leonard with the ball. Guarded now by DeMarcus Cousins. Here's the Prodigy. Knocks down the... Ten-footer. And it's a 9-point San Antonio lead. The Kings have gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth. 4 of 9. Gay sets the pick for Collison. Cousins with a screen on Parker. The drive by Collison. Carson kicks to Cousins. Gets an open look and hits. Cousins has got 4 points this quarter.
Guys, he shot a very good percentage today, and they need it.
Spurs leading by 7. Parker left side. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. And the first one at the line is good. And so he makes both from the line. For Sacramento, they've gone 5 of 11 from the field in the fourth quarter. Pass to Carson. Cousins with a screen on Duncan. Shot is good, and the Spurs lead is cut down to 7 on the bucket from Carson.
Defense just has to fight over the top of those screens.
Especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, he doesn't miss too many open shots.
No good from the Prodigy. For Sacramento, they've gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the fourth and even 50%. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
4 of their last 5 makes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
Yeah, that's textbook basketball. Just having their way down low.
Darren Colson, shooting just 1. 3-point play.
Spurs leading by 4. They set the pick. It's Parker with the drive. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in.
Well, he's so reliable when he gets in tight, guys, and that hoop there gives him a nice little cushion here late.
Gay sets the pick for Collison. Here's Cousins. San Antonio with the rebound. Leonard's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And Duncan gets it to go on the assist by Parker. And now an 8-point Spurs lead.
Well, he had that height separation there on the mid-range jump shot. Really good job of taking advantage of that.
And I think Doris right now. Doris?
during that break, Coach Mike Malone had some words for his team. He was riding them pretty hard for the number of silly fouls they've committed in this game. He said, listen, we need to have some defensive discipline. Stop fighting on the shot fakes, stop reaching in, and stop giving them free points at the free throw line. We'll see if they'll respond, guys.
They get it again. Carson. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Shooting for Sacramento.
First free throw is good.
2 shots.
Good on both.
Nice work there. This is a point in the game where if you've got a chance to close the gap, you've got to do it.
Ginobili dishes to Duncan. To the paint. Doubled by Collison. Parker passes to the prodigy. Kicks it out to Ginobili. 6 on the shot clock. Bangs home the trifecta.
What are they thinking, leaving him with all that space out there? Do they not know? Have they not heard that this guy is unbelievable? That's a layup for him.
The drive by Collison. Here's Carson. The shot misses. And San Antonio will go the other way with it.
Oh, they're now +5 in the rebound category, really controlling the glass.
And rebounding is one of those non-glamour stats. I mean, it takes work and effort and tenacity and physicality. But when you look at the scoreboard, you can see the correlation.
Collison with it. Picked up by Ginobili. Lets it go from 14. That is good, and the Spurs lead is cut to just 7 on the basket from Collison.
We've seen a noticeable improvement out of him since halftime. He didn't have a whole lot working in the first half.
The prodigy passes to Duncan. That drops.
Having a little more difficulty getting the ball inside here. The defense has done a much better job collapsing on them when they throw it inside. Double teaming and being active with their feet and hands. We've seen Tim Duncan getting it done. He's got 10 rebounds and some of his offense coming at the foul line with 5 points there.
Yeah, 5 pretty big points, Clark.
And for Sacramento, they're shooting about 47% here in the fourth. Parker against Collison. Pass to Carson. Back to Collison. Here's Stauskas. No good on the 3.
Boy, he's got a nice looking stroke. That almost went in.
Yeah, a lot of times he'll hit that shot regardless of the defense. And now just watching the clock wind down and what will turn out to be a win here for the Spurs.
You know, Clark, when you shoot this well from three-point range, you're really hard to stop. The defense didn't rotate out fast enough to stop the hot shooters.
So you said it all there, Kevin. They were lethal from behind the arc.
And so with this, they'll end up with their 2nd win on the year.
This is really going to be a good win. They've proven they know how to attack this team, and I think it's important to establish that against a conference opponent.
I agree, because they're going to get together 3 more times this season. You love to get an opponent figured out early when you're going to see them that often.
And you have to look back at this and see what a huge game it's been for the prodigy. Well, there wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every opportunity he got.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Rebound by Williams. Sacramento's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Shoots. McCallum with the bucket. Here's Green. He dishes it to Mills. Here's the prodigy. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in.
Well, they've done a great job keeping the fans out of the game today, and the closer they get to the win, the quieter it gets.
Yeah, we call that the sweet sounds of silence. They're going to savor this win, as well they should. Every road win carries a little extra reward.
And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. They put on a show tonight, thoroughly controlling each end of the floor.
Hey, what more can you ask?
And that about wraps it up for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And now, Jordan presents our player of the game, the Prodigy.
We were firing on all cylinders tonight, baby.
Yeah, man, nothing like getting mine when a team gets theirs.
Food tastes a little better.
Hey, them checks gonna look a little bigger.
Now we celebrating or what?
If you don't mind chilling with a young fella like me.
Let's do it.
Yeah, another one of them flip mode joints. Bust around, y'all. Word mother, y'all. Check it out, y'all. Just sing to the left, sing to the right. Make you feel good, make you feel alright. One time, feel good, yeah, y'all. Bust around in the place, y'all.